Welcome back to Digger Detecting, guys. As you can see, we're back out in the bush, and as you can see, we've got Andrew. Andrew's got a new toy, and it's not going to help him look for the gold. Oh, I thought it was yours, mate.
No, yours, mate. Yours.
Yeah, so look, Andrew's got himself a new Christmas present. He's going to test it out today. It's going to sniff out all the gold. It's going to blow all the leaves off the top of the bush, he said, and he's going to be able to unearth the gold a lot easier. So, no, we're just joking. So the DJI Neo is what we're playing with today. A little bit of a film bit of kit that I picked up there the other day. Only very cheap item. Look, it's my first drone ever, so we're just going to have a bit of play with it and try and capture a bit of cool footage. It's got some great built-in AI tech. Some really cool things, hasn't it, Andrew?
It does.
So I'm going to get him to follow me through the bush. We're going to have a bit of a play with it as we dig out some gold today, and we're going to see just how much we get. So we've also got a bit of a visitor down the road. We were going to go onto our little patchy area, but we couldn't, could we?
What did Dave do?
What's he doing?
Oh, the bugger.
What do we always say though? The bush is for everyone.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
That's right. So look, we've just moved up the hill here. We don't want to be down right next to Dave on top of him. That's just going to interfere with his work and interfere with ours. So let's get to it and let's see how we go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We've got our first good target here, and one thing I really want to use this drone for is to capture some of our targets when we're digging them out, because let's face it, it's like having a cameraman there watching you and filming you, and that's most handy. So as you can see, got quite a nice distinguishable target right here, right next to this little miner's hole. So you can hear what we're going to go after, what we're going to chase. It could be lead, who knows? But we're going to try and check it out with the drone. And one thing this little drone's got is some pretty cool automated follow features, like I said before. So you can do the droney mode, the follow mode. I'll just go through them really quickly and show you. It's not, look, I'm not sponsored by DJI. I'm not trying to show this off so you buy it. I just think it's really cool. So that is follow mode. Droney, where it goes up and goes in front of you and tracks you. Circle, does a circle around you. Rocket, shoots up in the air, 4, 6 or 10 meters. Spotlight, I don't know what that does. Direction track, so you can have it out to the side or have it in front of you, following like you've seen there before. Instead of behind, you can actually have it following in front. So what we're going to do, just go into follow.
2, 1.
And we're going to throw that drone up while we dig this target out. Because one thing I want to know about this drone while I'm filming, and especially digging for gold, will it interfere with the detector? Will it interfere and throw havoc with it? So let's do this one. It's pretty cool how it follows you though. Let's do this one. It's following high at the moment. You can make it follow. Yeah, look at that. It does interfere just that slight little bit. Hear that? Let's try and noise cancel it out. You are noisy. Still got a little bit of noise coming through. So that's that AMI noise. And give me some personal space, dude. You're too close. Still quite clearly hear that target though. There's different ways to film with the DJI drone, where you can actually use a microphone and it cuts out the prop noise, the drone prop noise, the motor noise. So that is what we'll be doing in future, and I do have the microphones and everything to go with it, but unfortunately, well, I don't have them on me. So oh, he sounds good. Oh, it's nice and cool. I'm getting the air off the props. That's going to be nice on a hot summer's day. Definitely be drone filming every day. This sounds really good too. And you can hear it still throwing a little bit of havoc with that, with the frequency, with the EMI noise. That's all right. Let's keep going down to this target a bit, and let's actually get him out, and let's have a look what he is. Oh, there you go. A noisy drone beside us. He should be flying further away. But there we go. A little bit of lead on that one. Unfortunately, we need to find the first piece of gold yet. Right, we're supposed to be out here finding gold, but I couldn't help myself. I've busted out the controller, and look, what we're going to do is set that up and set the drone up. You know, you don't have to have the controller. It was something that I opted for on the extra batteries there. But we're going to set it up, and we're going to go for a bit of a fly up this creek line. And you know, it goes a fair way up, as you can see. So we're going to fly up this gully, and there's even a puddler up on top of that hill. There's not many workings, but there is a puddler up the end there. So we might go for a fly and for a wander, and look, give you guys a look. It's a bit of fun, and I can really see this fitting into everything I do. You know, for a cheap entry level little drone, it's really going to fit in for what we need. And you know, a lot of the more expensive drones, they take so much equipment, so much time to set up and just get your shot. With this one, it's a little automated drone. Send it up in the air within 2 seconds, get your shot, come back down, and put it away again. So what we're going to do though for this is just do something a little bit more technical. Hook it up to the controller. As said, we can fly further, and we've got more control, and we're going to give it a go and see what it's like. Right, well, I did not film half of that then, but it was fun, and we got a bit of a strong wind warning, and then I got blown off track, and that's the problem with small drones, I suppose, and people that don't know how to fly them. So he landed off the other side of the bank down here. So best thing about the little DJI Neo, you can literally throw them at a brick wall. They are so strong. Oh, I've seen a heap of test videos there when I bought it, and just amazing what they can do, how strong these actually are. So he's okay, back in the bag, and let's get back on the detector, find that first bit of gold, because all we've done is crash drones so far. Rightio, well, we've had a bit of fun with the drone this morning, but now it's time to get serious, and we all know that what that means. That means gold buster. So yeah, we've got our first piece in the scoop, so let's go after him. We'll set you up. No drone this time, just the old trusty pick, and let's get him out. Right, rock on, let's go. First bit of gold. He comes straight out of this stack too, and we've went down a fair way right into that orangey clay, and amongst it is coming out once again all the quartz and the sandstone, all those bits that break up very easily, and also the pipe clay. We're getting bits of chunks of pipe clay coming out as well. So all the ground that you want to see when you're looking for the gold. And look, it's pretty simple, this one. We're in a miner's hole. Well, we're just outside of the miner's hole. So he obviously knew what he was doing, and we just got to follow in his footsteps. And there it is. I reckon I can see him. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. So I reckon I can see him. He's a tiny piece. But nonetheless, it's our first piece of gold. So pretty cool. As soon as we stopped playing around with the drone, we found gold, didn't we? It's amazing how those things work. So let's keep going, and I'm sure we're going to be able to bust the drone out again later. Maybe if this wind slows down, we might be able to get it up higher, show you around the bush a bit. But yeah, there we go. We're out here for the gold, and we're getting it. Oh, we've just jumped over the other side of the gully. There it is, the normal side that I work. But we've just come over here. There is a few diggings, not as many. That wind's really died down too. So you know what that means? We're going to get the drone out again. We've got this really cool piece here though we just stumbled across. We just literally plucked him out from here, and we've got a bit of a miner's hole around here. And let me just show you something what brought me over here too. Not just the miner's holes. Look at that! Someone's dug a whopping big hole here, and they've left it open, as you can see. It's been open for a while, all the leaves and what have you in it. Not a great look though. But that's what led me over here, because I thought, oh, someone snagged the signal out of there. I wonder what they got. And walking up the hill, I didn't even have to dig for this one. Just sitting on the surface. Sounds good. Let's crack him open. That's going to be gold, I reckon. Oh, it's hard to crack. Oh no. There we go. It's definitely going to be gold. And a big piece of that. Let's get him out and have a look. Fix it, Felix. Can't help myself. Let's get Felix out.
Follow. 3, 2,
1. Boom! Go back. Go away. You're too close. Listen to the detector. It does interfere straight away. Woo, 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 woo. Go back, would ya? Oh, angry. Angry little fella. Let's adjust the setting back further. Rightio, you're on the tripod, sort of. Camera stand. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping to get a big chunky bit of gold off this side too, because I've never actually found, I don't think, any gold over this side. Oh, I take that back. We found hook. That's awesome. Let's take you off the stumpy, and let's give you a little hooky gold. This is why you need to go outside the box sometimes. You know, we've been stuck over that one side of the hill. Not stuck. We could have crossed at any time, and we have, but haven't really done all that much detecting over here. But that is damn cool. It's our first decent sized nuggy over this side of the bank, over this side of the gully, and we got a bit of a hook bit of gold. So there we go. I'm hooked. And we're going to continue on around this little area here, because that target there, as you've seen, someone's dug a whopping big hole out there. Well, they obviously missed that, and it was literally sitting on the surface in that clod of dirt. How easy. Let's see if we can find another. Alright, so we're about to bail out very soon, and we're about to go grab some lunch, because it is 1:27. I said to Andrew we'll be back at the car at 1:30, and we're way down the gully, so we need to get about 2k that way in 3 minutes, and shoot this video, and stand up, and fill this hole in, and show the gold. What's really impressive about this little bit is just that. Look how little it is, if the camera will even pick it up. That there is so tiny, and it's a credit to the GOLDHAWK 9-inch COILTEK coil there we always run. It's my favourite coil. It's just a killer combination on the 6000. It's like I always say, running the 600, the 800, the Equinox 900, even the Manicore, those smaller coils at trashy sites. I mean, this is not an ideally trashy site, like a trashy coin site. It's just an open goldfield area. So look, to find those bits of gold though, you really are nailing it. You know, like if I had the 11-inch coil on, maybe I might have hit him. I'm pretty doubtful I would have though. The other three that I've got this morning, definitely, no worries. But that bit there, let's just tip the rest out to show you. That bit there is so small, I reckon the 11 would have missed him. So we've got, I'm going to zoom in here and give you a look. We've got the hook piece. He was a really cool piece. We've got the other little reefy nug up the back there beside the tree. And then the first bit of gold that we found before we started playing with the drone. and then we lost a bit of time playing with the drone. But look, the last bit of gold there that we just got, you can see just in comparison how much smaller it is. And look, he sung up quietly, but you knew something was there. You know, I definitely knew there was a target there, a signal there. Definitely knew there was something well worth my time and well worth going after. So awesome though. 1, 2, oh no, didn't even pick him up. 2, 3 and 4. Now let's go grab some lunch. Tink. Well, we are back from lunch, as you can see, and as you can also see, we're hunting on the track. We're digging it up, man. It's okay because we'll fill our holes in, but look, we're just sort of following the track up. You got little minus holes pitted off to the left and the right. There's nothing significant, you know, no significant workings around here. There's only the little scattered hole here and there, you know, as you work up the track. Majority of the workings are off to the left on top of the hill and off to the right over there on top of the hill. So look, what we're doing here though is just sort of humming up the track though, because I have found gold on this track before. There's a video where we were actually digging up this track, digging up a little bit further from where we are, and we got our first piece of gold out. And then, funnily enough, a man come along not long after. His name was Dave. Funnily enough, Dave was here again this morning with us. So I'm sort of following suit from what I did there the other week. We met Dave, we dug up the track. Now we've spoken to Dave, Dave's left, and here we are, well, digging up the track. So a bit of gold there. Dave, you drove over that one, but that's okay, because so have we. So let's fill our hole in. That was awesome. There's lots of targets on this track too, like it's very, very trashy. So you just got to work with it, you know, pick up the junk, put it in your pocket, keep moving, and eventually, well, you will find the gold. Let's keep going. All right, we have not moved for this next target. We have filled our hole in there, where we just got that first bit of gold after lunch. Quite nice. And we're just sort of humming around this area, trying to just see if we can pick up anything else. And right beside that hole, and always check over your holes, but right beside that hole we just filled in, we've got the screamer. Sounds like a big chunk too, like it could be a bit of rust or a big chunk of lead, or it could be a percussion cap. We find a lot of those things at this site. I'd more like to believe that's gold though. So let's go after him. Let's have a look. Got him in the scoop. I can't wait to get home and check out some of my drone footage today too. I know it's not going to be that cool, but it's a start, isn't it? So there we go. We got leaded on that one. But that's really cool, because where you're finding a bit of gold beside a bit of lead, well, that's always a win, isn't it? Let's keep going. And bingo! There is number 3. Oh, I love it. Well, actually, no, number 2. That's our third target, but second bit of gold. So a bit of gold out of that one. No, sorry, I'm mucking this up. That's number 4 target since after lunch. Bit of gold, bit of lead, bit of rust, bit of gold. We're on fire, buddy. 2 bits of gold since lunch. We can't even pick this one up. It's small. That's okay. That is number 5 for today. And Dave was down in the gully since 6:30 this morning. That bloke that we keep seeing here, lovely guy, Dave. And we're going to catch up with him very soon. He keeps saying, oh, you know, come for a beer and what have you. Generally, when he's leaving, you know, we're still going. So we will catch up for a beer one day, Dave. I guarantee it, mate. I'd love to chat further with you. But look, Dave got about 12 or 13 good, decent-sized bits today, and he's been going since about 6:30. I sort of wish I had filmed it actually. Wish I had asked him if I could have been able to film it, but I'm sure he wouldn't have minded. But look, he's done really well. So really, really well. So it just goes to show, you know, coming here, if you put the effort in, put the time in. I mean, we've just got 2 bits since we finished up lunchtime, 20 minutes ago. So 2 more bits in the tally. And as I said, Dave got 12 bits this morning putting in the work, and now he's home having a beer. So good on you, Dave. And we're going to keep going, see if we can get another one. Well, it seems like we're following the Mary Brick Road. Is that right? The yellow brick road. It's a Mary Brick Road anyway. And it's paved in gold bricks. There's another one. The Mary Gold Brick Road. How awesome. That is number 7. And that's our 3rd bit of gold since finishing lunch. And that was at 2:30 we finished lunch. Look at that, 2:58. So 3 bits of gold in 30 minutes. That's 10 minutes per bit, man. That's awesome going. Let's keep going. Our next target is interesting. and I think we've been through this before. I didn't know they were there. Like, I've just literally scraped the top of the ground off, and you scrape open the opening of their nest and all their eggs. So not to worry, we'll just push them out of the way gently. They're only sugar ants, they're not going to really hurt me, I don't think. Let's have a listen. Alright, I'll take you off Bluetooth because that's going to help. And we'll try not to scoop up too many ants. I'm pretty certain this is going to be another bit of gold. We're really not making friends with these ants, are we? And we're not having any success getting the gold. We're just pushing it around the place. Let's set you up, try again. All right, let's have another go. It's picking up the phone. All right, let's just try and get this. There he is. And we've got ants all over us. Sounds good though, sounds like a nice chunky piece of gold. Get off me, ant. Go away. Very friendly. Oh no, did we drop that? We have! We've dropped it, man! Oh, it's quite the process. Let's go back again. Start this process again. We're a bit too close to the phone. It's going to be a tiny bit of gold. Alright, let's try again. Right, we can do this. Very windy. That's got him. I think I might have lost it when I was trying to get rid of the ants. Go away. Getting out of control. Oh no! There it is. That's our target. Yeah, thought so. So that means we interrupted the ant's nest for no good reason at all. For a bit of an old rusty bolt. Let's fill him in, let's keep going. Well, that coil never ceases to amaze me. Just digging out our next target. And can you actually see him there? He's very tiny, so don't blame me if you can't see him. How about that? How about... oh, how about that? No, let's go back. How about that? And that's what I just seen. So the detector was having a slight problem of picking up on him. Like, I knew there was something there. Let's give you a listen. And these are the ones, like, they're tiny, I know, but these are the ones you really got to persist with. If you want the gold, you've got to persist, because the detector will find it. It's about whether you can... it's being very noisy at the moment. It's about whether you can persist and make sense of what it's doing, what it's saying, what it's telling you, and find that bit of gold. You see, it's not the strongest signal, but he is there. He's somewhere. I've actually lost him now. There he is there. So not the strongest signal. Let's put him up the top there. But that is a tiny, tiny piece of gold. So you wouldn't expect it to give a big signal. That's quite easy. Like, if you're concentrating, you'll hear that quite easily. And there he is. Our fourth or fifth piece of gold since lunchtime. And it's 3:12. So there we go. Bit of gold every 10 minutes. Let's grab this next one. Let's keep moving. I'll tell you what, you just never know what's going to be a bit of gold. We're just making our way down this track, and Hey, look, we've been all the way up the top there. We've done the left-hand side. We're coming back down the right-hand side. On the bend there is super trashy. Like, I mean, it's super trashy. You wouldn't even bother wasting your time there. Not unless you want to dig 1,001 targets. Look, it's something else we can do another day, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's probably going to be gold under it. But you just got to get through all of those targets to begin with. So there is our another bit of gold, 8th, 9th, I don't know, and he's right beside the tree, just walking out of that trashy area. So I had dug a few bits of rubbish, and honestly, that was so trashy back there, I thought, oh, I'll just leave it for another day. Walking about 2 meters forward, I got another signal thinking, it's bound to be rubbish, and bingo, I said, you just never know what's going to be gold. You really don't. And there it is. So, and I'll just give you a look up. There's the car right there. So we're nearly back to it. Let's see if we can get one more piece before we reach the back door. Oh yes, we can get another bit of gold before we get back to the car. Look at that. Oh, it's just fabulous. It is just fabulous. And we've found more gold since finishing lunch. You know, we talked to Dave there at lunchtime. Dave took off up the track, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to follow him out. I'm just going to work that track like I did last time. So look, there is another piece, and that is our last piece, I'm pretty certain, before we go back to the car. We're not going to turn the detector off. We will swing back to it. But I don't know that I'll get another piece just in that distance. So that is awesome though. That is like, what, number 9 or 10? I don't know. Who's been keeping count? Not me. That is awesome though. Another piece of gold. He's a super flat bit too, but it still counts. So let's get back to the car and let's see exactly what we've got in total. Alrighty guys, well, we are back at the car, as you can see. Andrew's back here too. It was good timing. I was coming down and Andrew was coming up just at the same time. Andrew, how'd you go?
1.
1. Well done.
Little bugger.
Little bugger.
Little.
That's all right. It's something, and it all adds up. What are you actually up to now?
Huh?
What are you actually up to now, gold wise?
I was 616. I was.
Yep. You cracked open your big specie nugget.
Yeah, that took me up to it's 11, nearly 11 grams with a pan as well.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. So nearly about 11 grams since running the 5,000. So very good. And look, we're not out all the time, you know, like we were out quite a bit to begin with. We were out 3-4 times a week when we first started, but we have slowed down a bit. I said that to Andrew the other day. We've sort of slowed down, sometimes only coming out here to shoot a video for the gold once a week now, as opposed to 3 or 4 times a week. So it is coming out of the ground a little bit slower. And he's not a bad one actually.
It's heavier than what
0.12.
No, it can't be right.
Oh, it is. I think it is, mate.
1.7.
1.7. Do you reckon it's the angle of the dangle?
Yeah, I reckon it could be.
Let's take him off for a sec. Take your gold off. Let's go on the ground.
Oh, I've got sore knees, man.
Try that. Oh.
He's only a little fella.
Hopefully he reads a nice weight. He's got a bit of a chunk to it, Andrew.
0507.
10.
0.1.
There you go. So it probably wasn't too far off being on the table there when it was saying 0.12.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's better than what I thought.
better than what you thought?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Yeah, he's like a little teardrop, Andrew.
Yeah, it fell out of my eyes.
You've been crying gold out there, mate.
Yeah.
You don't need to come out here, just stay at home with a box of tissues and catch them.
Just wipe them off.
Right, let's have a look what we've got. You're probably not going to like me. I did 10 pieces today,
Yeah, good on you.
but majority of them come off the track.
Yeah.
So I only got, 3 down in the gully, 10 up on the track here. So,
Oh, yeah.
or the rest to make up to 10 up on the track here.
Yeah.
0.50, spot on, half a gram.
That's all right then.
Let's give you a look. We'll zoom in, show you all what we got. So the hooky nugget, the flat nugget, the little tiny nugget. As I said, most of those were picked up off the track. So 0.53 now. If we keep touching it, might go up more. Stop it.
Oh, 0.16 it was.
Up 0.56.
Oh, look out.
So anyway, guys, that is about it for us today. We've had a lot of fun. We tested out the drone. We mucked around. In actual fact, I might do a little bit of flight time before we leave. And I'll tag that on the end of the video too, see if we can't crash into a tree or two. So that'll be fun. And look, we've had a bit of fun with the drone, as I said. We've got some gold. We caught up with Dave. And next time, we're going for a beer with Dave.
Yeah, hell, we can drop in there on the way home.
Well, I don't really feel like a beer today. It's not that hot. Andrew's beer time any day of the week.
Yeah, any time in the week. Anytime's a good time.
Anytime's a good time. I'll drop Andrew off for a beer. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.